Guys, check out the power of the standstill. Oh, skids. Okay, so this is my Mojave EXB and my project for the world's fastest off-road RC car. And welcome to part 2. So in part 1, and if you haven't seen part 1 already, I'll leave a link up here. Go check that out, then come back and watch part 2. But in part 1, we brought the EXB, we did a full unboxing, and we threw in a Hobbywing Max 6 Combo 1650 kV motor to be able to run it on 8S to give us some epic power. In part 1, it was basically all stock. But in today's video, we're going to be doing some minor modifications to be able to get the most that we can out of the 1650 kV Hobbywing system. Also in part 1, there was a few misunderstandings and I just wanted to clarify some things in this video. And firstly, that is the Mojave. Why did I get the Mojave? Well, I got it for no other reason, but it is the longest chassis of all the Armour cars that they have. And if you're familiar with speedruns, a longer chassis is a lot better. The other one is, why did I buy 1650 kV for this project when that's not going to be enough? I actually already know that, but that is the system that I want to put in it once I'm finished with this project, because I plan to revert the Armour Mojave back to kind of like a stock configuration for more bashing purposes. If not, that system will just go into something else and this one will stay a permanent speedrun car. And lastly, I had a lot of people saying that 150 miles per hour isn't actually even possible, or it's going to be very, very difficult. And I'd just like to point out that 150 miles per hour speed, that was more of just an arbitrary number. And, you know, I'm just trying to get it as fast as I can. Currently, we are pushing for 100 miles per hour, like you guys seen in the thumbnail. And I'm not overly an experienced speedrunner, so I'm actually hoping by doing this series that I can get a few more people that are more experienced than I am to be able to try and push the limits, because I love seeing what everyone else can do. You know, I can only do so much myself with limited budget and with limited skills, but this is also just a big learning experience for me and just a bunch of fun for the channel, so why not? And you beautiful people, we are so close to 10,000 subscribers. So don't forget to subscribe, help us get closer to 10K. I'd really greatly appreciate it. A lot of effort goes in these videos. And also like and comment. If you'd like to pick up anything that you see in today's video, whether you want to check out the Armour Mojave EXB, we've got the radio system that we're using, the Hobbywing system, batteries, all that good stuff, then I'll be sure to leave a link in the description. So that's enough of inside me talking. I'm going to hand it over to outside me. Alright guys, so today we're actually going to be testing it out on the road, as it's kind of recently rained, so all the dirt and grass, it's all wet. So, but this is going to give us a good example of how fast we're going to be able to get it, and hopefully it holds to the ground. In part 3, we're definitely going to be doing it off-road. I'm going to try and find a really super flat off-road oval or something, like some dirt or a salt lake. I believe there's a salt lake around here somewhere. But for today, we're going to be doing it on this big long road. Okay guys, so covering some modifications that we have done the suspension, we've made it stiffer, and we've lowered the front a lot, and as you can see, it kind of slopes down a little bit. I'm running some C&HL Racing batteries. These are 90C discharge, the 4S, so it's 8S combined, 5,200 milliamp hours, fits in this chassis perfectly. And I've also now got some fans on it. This is the stock X-Max like heat sinking fan, and we've just got the stock fans in there as well. We're running a 27 tooth pinion with the stock spur gear. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do this modification to the window to block it out, so if I need to, I will take the body off, but we're going to see how well it goes anyways with this front dip right down and see if it'll stay on the road. Alright guys, now before we actually do the run, I really want you guys to comment, without cheating, how fast do you think we're going to get? I think about 70, 75 miles per hour. Could be wrong, could be slower, could be more, but have a guess. See if you're right. Turn the controller on and the power on. GPS is in and on. We're going to hit track and start. And let's see how fast we get. Let's get it full throttle. Perfect. Walk of shame. Oh man. Oh, we've popped out the ball. Bugger. Alright guys, let's test the speed. We're gonna stop, read 109 kilometers an hour, so I'm guessing that's just over 60 miles per hour. So let's change that to miles. Read 68 miles per hour. That's pretty fast. I think that's the fastest we've been. Alright guys, this run we're going to be doing it without the body, and yeah, I'm going to have to be pretty cautious because if it flips I might damage some stuff. Obviously the body is causing too much lift, so let's try without it. Set track, start, see how fast we go. No traffic. Alright guys, let's get it full throttle. I wasn't quite full throttle, I'm going to bring it back. Let's go again. Held down a lot better this time. Wow, those tyres are just ballooning like crazy, man. Alright, I'll give it one more go, then we're going to test it out. Don't want to let it get too hot either. Alright, let's go. Full throttle. Nah, ballooning tyres, way too much, guys. Looks like we are going to need some belted tyres. Guys, check out the power of the standstill. Oh, skids. Alright guys, let's check out how fast we got. What do you reckon, man? 68 last time? 112 miles. K's. 109 K's last time. I'm going with 120. I've got to be optimistic here. Motor's actually really cool, so that's good. But I don't want to test it too much. Turn that off. And let's check it. Stop. Read 81 miles an hour. I think that's like 140 Ks. Let's check the kilometers. Units, kilometers, and read 131. Guys, 131 kilometers an hour with an off-road RC car. That's just absolutely insane. I've been watching a bit of Innovation RC, and he's gone with the Castle 1100 kV with an XLX2, I believe. That is the system I want. It's gonna be pretty expensive and it's a little bit hard to get here in Australia, but that's eventually what I do want to go with. And then of course gear it right up. But honestly, my biggest problem at the moment is going to be tires. Like, these are kind of worn down already. Front ones are still okay, but they just balloon so much. I couldn't get full throttle in this video. I think if we hit full throttle, we probably would have hit about 140, 145. And with the 27 tooth pinion and this motor still running really cool, we can obviously still gear it up. So I don't want to change any systems just yet until I've got the max out of this combo. And again, we're running the CNL. That was wrong. And again, we're running the CNHL 8S racing batteries. So yeah guys, lots to come. So I also have a lot planned for the future of this RC car. In the next one, you're probably going to see a new body shell. I'm thinking of getting like the Creighton EXB body shell, which will probably come to about here. Then we'll extend it a little bit, and then as for tires, we're going to get something belted. I would love belted and beadlock tires, but I'm not sure if that's an option. If you guys know something like that, chuck it in the comments below. Anyways guys, this has been an awesome run. We're gonna go hit up the sand dunes behind us for a bit of bashing before I end up turning this into a beast of a speed run car. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, all that good stuff, and comment what's the fastest you've ever been off-road. So guys, until next time, peace out. Bye. Say bye. No. Give us a good one. Nice.